Hey there folks, Luke here with the Outdoor Gear Review. I hope you're all doing well. Today for this episode we have a Penlight. Essentially that's what this is. This is the ThruNite Ti compact Penlight. Go ahead and get comfortable. Let's take a look at it now. So my friends, here's the box for the Ti compact Penlight. Instruction booklet. Here is the Penlight itself. Very nice quality, not plasticky at all. It does come with 2 additional rings just in case they wear out, and that's pretty much it. This is very, very lightweight at 1.6 ounces. When it comes to the LED, this is a Cree XP-G2 LED, and this has a max lumens of 252. You cycle through the modes with this tail switch right here. So you can push it in, turn it on. To cycle through the modes, you simply press the tail switch here halfway down. Just like so. It's kind of hard doing that with one hand. Waterproof to IPX8 standards, impact resistant to 2 meters, and we'll test that out in just a minute. Has a max beam distance of 67 meters. An additional way to cycle through the different modes is here with the head. You can turn this and cycle through the modes, just like so. So you have Firefly, which is 0.3 lumens. You have Low, which is 24 lumens. You have High, which is 252 lumens. And then you have Strobe mode, 252 lumens. Now this is said to be impact resistant to 2 meters. We'll go ahead and test that out, and we'll throw it way up in the air. Hopefully not into the weeds over there. And she just keeps on ticking. Very good quality. Now it should be mentioned that this runs on 2 AAA batteries, which you can see right here. You simply screw off the head, put them in, and tighten it back up. When it comes to cost, this runs about $26, and you can find this on ThruNite's website. You can find it on Amazon. When it comes to battery life, on the highest setting, 252 lumens, this would run for about 45 minutes on the typical batteries that I had around the house. On the low setting, which is 24 lumens, this would run for about 145 minutes, so that's pretty impressive. Now, for me, I like a Penlight, but it's not my go-to flashlight for anything really. I always want power. I want to be able to illuminate everything. And I mean, this does a good job. This is good for your nightstand. You keep it in the drawer, or you keep it in your car so that you can pop the hood and check something out. And I guess there's other uses as well that kind of go along those same sort of areas. Now for myself, I like a big burly flashlight, lots of power, 18650 battery. And of course, if you're in the market for a Penlight, this is a good one. Definitely solid. Doesn't feel cheesy, plasticky, or anything like that. It's just a well-made flashlight. For our look at the ThruNite Ti Penlight, that's pretty much it. I'm going to end this video with some nighttime footage. Take care, guys. Strength and honor. Alright, so right now we're in a situation where I would consider using a Penlight. Now, I'm in my basement underneath my house, and this is one of those locations where I feel like a Penlight really does come in handy. It's just an example of how I would personally go about using a Penlight. Now, you know, most of the time when you think of Penlights, you think of doctors, you think of nurses, you think of police officers checking pupils, seeing if people are under the influence of this or that. I also see mechanics using Penlights quite a bit, maybe to get into those really hard to reach areas so you can see what's going on. I like having these in my drawer, so if the power goes out, I can grab it, turn it on real quick, and be able to look around, do what I need to do. Having these inside of your car really does work well. It's a good emergency light. This is not something that you'd go hike with. This isn't something that you would, go outside to really, if you're walking a path to your car, that's fine. You wouldn't really want to go hiking with it. Now, the thing about this light is that it is very, very bright, and it does cast a good bit of light a pretty good distance. And that isn't typical with Penlights. That is the weakness to the Penlight. The Penlight typically is not good at shining a light over a large expanse of space. So, I mean, check this out. I mean, that does a pretty good job, really. I mean, as you can see there, that does a good job. Oh, can't go over too far, you know, because that's where I keep all my bodies. But let's say that I had to come down to the basement, I had no light down here, and I am looking for, you know, a certain product. I could simply, you know, walk over. I could take the pen, I could stick it in my mouth like so. Or look over. You can easily read the products, do whatever you need to do, some paint thinner. I got all sorts of good stuff down here. Bunch of tools.